Hello. I thought I'd go ahead and do an intro and outro video for my menu plan experiment. This was really just me testing it out just to see if I liked doing it. I really do like filming cooking. So this is a menu plan that is basically a one person type of a meal. I don't see very many of those on YouTube, so I thought maybe I would put that out there. That's one reason for this, because I am a single mom, and the week that I was filming all of this, my kiddo was away from home. She was on vacation visiting family, so it really was just me eating all of these things. Reasons why I'm doing this: one is quarantine because we're all bored, right? Two, I like to cook. Three, I've been watching a whole bunch of menu plan, cook with me style of videos, and figured, well, why not? So the whole point was to also be accountable for cooking my meals, because I tend to get, whenever I'm alone, I tend to get a little bit lazy and not do the things that I really ought to. Anyway, all of that to say, and that was the plan, and I'm going to insert the clips of me cooking here. So this first meal, I recreated a HelloFresh recipe. I grilled chicken and pineapple with some onions and bell peppers on a previous night. So this is basically a leftover makeover meal. I wanted to do something different other than a burrito bowl or quesadillas. So I just put together leftover rice and black beans and this chicken and pineapple mixture, along with some additional seasonings like lime juice, garlic powder, and paprika to give it a little bit of extra spice. And I was also using some leftover tortillas from the freezer. Here I am making some crema with sour cream and a green salsa that I really like. If I can find the link for that company, I will link it below for you guys. But it's a really nice, fresh salt. Here I am layering my tacos with my chicken, rice and beans, and pineapple. And then on top of that, I am adding that crema, and it cooled it down really nicely. And then after that, I put on a layer of fresh spring lettuce and some grated Monterey Jack cheese that I had left over from, again, the previous night. This meal was really good. I hadn't made any tacos like this before, and I was really happy with how it came out. All right, for the next day, I wanted to make some buffalo wings and French fries with a copycat recipe for the Wingstop seasoning, which has a little bit of heat to it, but also has a little bit of sweetness to it, just enough for me because I am not a sweets person. So here I am cutting up my russet potato into French fries, and I'll also rinse them and dry them to take off the extra starch and the water. Whenever you fry, oil and water obviously don't mix and will pop like crazy. So I just wanted to take the extra step to dry them off. Whenever I fry, I use a cast iron skillet for even temperature and canola oil. I do have a lid on that to also help prevent splatters. This was my cheat for the evening. I had some chicken nuggets that were already fried and frozen, so that was my cheat to make things a little bit easier on myself. You can make your own, but I decided not to. This is the seasoning for the Wingstop. If I can locate where I found the recipe for it, I'll link it below, but the seasoning recipe was super easy. It's got a couple of different sugars, salt, pepper, and a couple of paprikas, just for some wonderful spiciness there. Oh, and there's garlic and onion powder, I'm sure, and a lot of salt. Whenever I fry, I do smaller batches. So one potato would give me 2 batches. And like I said, the lid does cover up the majority of the pan here, so I can prevent any extra grease from popping and splattering all over the place. But I left it kind of open so that there wasn't any steam. Now, this jar is my ranch dressing jar. There was still some left at the bottom, so I wasn't completely out, but I do like to refill my ranch jar. So, also, yes, I am using my hands here because I'm the only one that's eating this. Equal parts mayonnaise and sour cream. And then I give that a mix and then add all of my seasonings, which are the ranch dressing season mix, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and dill. I just eyeball this because I know it tastes right whenever it's done. In the background, you can see me. I was changing out my fries and putting the nuggets into the oven. And like I said, I just eyeball. Normally, I would taste this if I were giving this to somebody else appropriately, like clean tasting, so I wouldn't double dip or anything or use my hands. But like I said, this is mine. And I know with how I'm putting everything in that it's perfectly seasoned. You can thin out this to make it a pourable dressing for salads, which I did this week. But for the most part, in this jar, it does stay pretty thick for dipping. And this is my fish mustard. He likes to scope it out whenever I am cooking and making coffee in the mornings. All right, and here is the buffalo sauce prep. I did not purchase any Worcestershire sauce or any Tabasco. I just used what I had on hand. So this is equal parts Frank's Red Hot sauce and butter. And then I did a couple of dashes of Cholula because, like I said, that's what I had on hand, and I didn't want to go and buy 2 big bottles for just a couple of dashes. And you can see my fries are already finished. At this point, I am seasoning with my Wingstop seasoning, and I did use all of the seasoning that I made. I actually made half a recipe because I only used 1 potato, and I'm tossing it and then giving it a taste, and it's such a win. I have not had the Wingstop fries in a while. After my nuggets were done, I pulled them out of the oven and put them into a bowl so that I could toss my buffalo sauce. And then after that, I did plate with a salad and my ranch dipping sauce that you saw on the side and my nuggets. It was delicious. And then for the last actual meal that I make, I was not in the mood to cook. I wasn't hungry for a while, but then I did end up getting hungry late at night. So here is some leftovers. Again, this is the chicken and pineapple that I had previously cooked. So I just wanted to keep it simple for myself and make quesadillas. And then I also had a side salad with this. And you'll see in just a second, I don't want to dirty another dish. So I did not grab a spatula to flip my quesadillas. So this is a fun little method whenever I am being super duper lazy, which, it works, right? And then here it is. I made my ranch with some of that salsa too. And then for the last meal, it was a freezer lasagna and a salad kind of a day. I don't know. I keep looking down like it's gonna give me an answer. Let me know if you like this. I kind of am rambling because I haven't found my voice yet for this stuff, so please bear with me. If you want to see more cooking videos, I'll do that. Let me know what you want to see. I suppose I'll do things within reason that I can handle doing. Grocery hauls, I don't know why you'd want to watch me clean, but I'll let things get messy if you want to watch me clean. Doing the whole, hey, subscribe, notifications, likes, bells, whistles, waves, thumbs ups, whatever. Do what you want. I'm just doing this for the fun of it for now. If I do another one, we'll see. Otherwise, take care of yourselves, wear a mask, wash your hands, and get cooking.